Hey, my name is Michael Hunter Topper. I just want to say thank you again for connecting with me on LinkedIn. It really means a lot to me, especially because I don't have that many connections. But let's kind of dive into what this video is all about. And it's about those 5 tips that I was telling you about in the message I sent you. So the first one that a lot of chiropractors are getting wrong in 2019 is a good versus bad website. So let's take a look at some good websites, take a look at some bad websites, compare and contrast really quickly. Good website, apple.com. Just kind of take a look at it, get a feel for it. Got it? Boom. Next one, bestbuy.com. Again, kind of take a look for it, get a feel for it. Third one, this is actually a chiropractor, Craft Chiropractic Center here. And again, just kind of like, just kind of look at it, see how it's a little bit modern, like again, that 2019 style. Let's take a look at a couple bad websites. And I'm sorry for the couple chiropractors I'm using in here as examples. It's just the nature of the beast. This guy, Tobin Dobler, chiropractor somewhere in Reno, Nevada. And this guy, Kristen Skurlock, DC chiropractor. So these are a couple bad ones. These are a few good websites. So I'm going to go kind of explain why these ones are good versus why these ones are bad really quickly and kind of tell you how it affects the consumer or the customer, patient, client, whatever. First off, notice how in this one, the logo, extremely tiny, very small menu bar. But the main thing is to take a look at this is that the website stretches the whole width of the screen. It stretches the whole width, and what is it doing right here? It's giving me a sale. It's giving me a deal. It's asking for the sale. Okay, that's exactly what it's doing. It's saying, hey, this is what we do. We sell cell phones. Come and buy one from us because if you do, you're gonna get this. They're gonna get the special. And then you scroll down a little bit, and boom, what do they sell? This iPhone. What do they do? Right there. That's what they do. Instantly, you get to see what it is that they're all about. Next thing, Best Buy. What do we have here? Memorial Day sale. 4K TVs as low as $230. Apple shopping event, so another discount here. So again, same thing with Best Buy, right? Really clean menu, and they're telling you what they offer at a discount. They're saying, hey, we're trying to close, our website is trying to close this sale as fast as possible, right? You scroll down, then you see what they're all about. You know that they sell electronics. Let's go to the chiropractor here. So chiropractor here, good, good again. Nice big picture on the front with that 2019 style. But the thing that really leads your eye is that how you have a lot of these blues. You have this like turquoise banner, his tie, his suit, even like his button-up shirt looks a little blue. You have his brown logo here with some brown rocks in the back. And the only thing that's pink that stands out is the thing that he's trying to attract, new patients. He wants to get new patients in so they can come in over and over again. They can tell friends and bring their friends in and so on and so forth. That's the thing that sticks out, new patient special, okay? So good websites have this kind of just like 2019 look to them where, they're just big. They have big pictures, big videos. They show exactly what it is that you're doing or what you sell, and they just look modern. And then they're trying to establish some kind of connection to a deal or to a special offer instantly. So let's go take a look at Tobin Dobler's. So sorry for calling this guy out again. However, his call to action is much different. This one says new patient special. Click here in bright pink compared to the rest of the page. This one, without first looking, I see his cell phone, and then it says over here, call today. Now, most chiropractors that I've dealt with, they always have a new patient special or some sort of offer going on at all times, right? I mean, almost every business does. Their call to action does not stand out, right? So we'll go here to this one. Now, why is this a bad website? So first off, Wix is not a bad platform, but you kind of see that they've got this banner here, right? They got this banner. It doesn't really work. And I've actually visited this person's website before, and if you go to like these social media pages, it actually sends them to the wrong one. It actually sends them to Wix's social media and not theirs. So there's a big customer disconnection here. It almost doesn't look professional is what it looks like. This one definitely looks not professional at all. It looks like it was built 20 years ago. This one just isn't professional because they don't have enough money. It's like $5 a month and you can take away this banner. And then even the social media icons, which are extremely easy to just swap out with your own, and those are even free to get, it sends them to the Wix platform. So it's just not a very professional looking website. And to get a professional looking website nowadays, I mean, you're talking about like $1,000 for a really good looking, single page website. And like, you don't have to be $1 billion company to have $1 billion looking website. This simple website right here, which probably nets them billions of dollars every year, is easily created by any halfway decent web designer. Same thing with this guy's. Right? This guy's website, even though how nice it is and how nice it looks like, the thing that makes it nice is the pictures. It's the pictures and the call to action in a big pink area here. So we're going to go ahead and move on. So the next thing is good pictures versus bad pictures. So you kind of need to understand what is a good picture, what's a bad picture. Okay? So this is the first website we're going to look at in this Apex Center Chiropractic. And you can kind of see here how, he's got great pictures of his family. Awesome. Go to this website, which we already kind of looked at earlier. Or actually, no, we didn't look at this one. But this one, however, there's some random guy and some random girl. If we kind of scroll down here, we get these photos that I may or may not connect with. And we have one small picture of the building. Let's look at one more. Then we come back to Tobin & Dobler's, and we have this nice big eye stock here. Okay, so let's go take a look at this one. This one has really good pictures. Now, you might ask, why do they have really good pictures? What is it about this website that has really good pictures? First off, this one right here. This is the first image you see, and this is the first thing you get. When your customers come to your website, you need to grab them emotionally. You need to be able to grab them emotionally because you need them to connect with your website so that they connect with you as a business, because that's how people work. We connect with people, not with websites. So as soon as I see this website, I'm assuming that this is the owner. Could be her, maybe they're both owners, and I'm seeing their children here, which is awesome. I get this emotional connection. I'm like, yeah, like I'm a brother. Like this guy's got 3 siblings, or maybe, oh yeah, like I'm a younger. You know what I mean? Like I get that emotional family connection with this guy. That hey, he's a chiropractor and wherever he's at, and you know what, he's a family man. You come here with the second one. This one not so good. I've seen this graphic on like 50,000 other chiropractic websites. I'd highly recommend just making your own maybe. Third one, again, this one kind of not as good. It's definitely a clean image. I've definitely seen a lot of halfway, not good clean image. This is a very clean image here. And then the last one, again, another family photo, really showing me that connection. Excuse me. We come down, we get a video right here, which is, your Sparks Chiropractor. We get a video, or we get a little picture of his outside. We get this like little weird collage here. I'd probably update this a little bit, maybe make it a slider instead of this small, tiny collage that I can't really see. But the importance of having good pictures and having pictures that connect with people is that emotional response. I need to be able to emotionally feel for this. I need to feel for you as a business in order for me to convert as a customer. When I come here, I don't convert with this. If I come here and I convert with this, you're already like that person you didn't need to convince. They're probably a friend of a friend or a friend of a past client. However, if you're talking about new client acquisition here, this is not going to convert as well as this picture right here. All right, it doesn't show that emotional connection. And in 2019, you should not have this kind of imagery, right? Where it says iStock by Getty Images. This one, iStock by Getty Image. You shouldn't have stock photography on your website like this, especially because to sign up for this website, it's like $100 a month. You can download up to like 100 photos, I think. Get all the photos of the logos and then just put those up there. Or the best thing that you should do is take your cell phone, right? Cell phones, we all got those, and go work on a patient or work on somebody, go work on a staff member and have them just take pictures of these stock photos in general. Then you wouldn't have to pay for the monthly thing. And you would, again, get that emotional response, right? Again, good pictures versus bad pictures. Emotional response versus non-emotional response. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and take a look at is good advertising versus bad advertising, okay? Everybody was wondering where to put their advertising dollars nowadays, right? That's just what it is. We're going to talk about the bad advertising because you need to know which platforms to stay away from 110%. So Groupon. So Groupon is probably better than the second one we're going to talk about. However, I understand that this is probably so we'll take this one right here. We'll take this offer. I understand that Summit Chiropractic would probably sell this for $300 normally, but you're gonna get this deal at $51. Now I know that Groupon takes, if I remember correctly from my other couple chiropractor clients, they say that Groupon takes almost 50% of what this is. So we'll just say it's $50. So I mean, you're really making $25, and you're really betting on that reoccurring customer. You're really betting on that reoccurring client. And now, I mean, these guys have 118 ratings. Right, so yeah, they didn't really make a whole lot. They made like $2,500, but hopefully they were allowing those people to come back over and over and over again, right? And then the worst one in reality is Yellow Pages. Nobody comes to Yellow Pages anymore. I'm gonna let you know right now. Everybody is on Facebook, Instagram, Google. That's where people are at. If that's where 90% of the people are at, why are you advertising on the 1% that hits this website? Get your free one, get some reviews on here. I mean, to be number one chiropractor in Yellow Pages for Reno, Nevada, you need 8 reviews. Get your 8 reviews, place into the top 3. Don't worry about paying for ads from these guys. I understand that this is like a $400 or $500 ad, and then this is a $400 or $500 ad over here. If you put $1,000 into Facebook spending, that'll put you in front of, it's $10 for 1,000 people. $1,000 will put you in front of like 100,000 people almost, right? if you have a good video ad. This will never put you in front of 100,000 people, ever. Okay, so good advertising is Instagram advertising and Facebook advertising, because those are the platforms, again, where your customers are at, right? 35 and above is on Facebook, 34 and below is on Instagram. You should be running ads to them to either get them to convert to be your client or your customer, and have them, acquire a deal. You can do this same deal right here on Instagram and shove it in 100,000 people's faces and make your $51 instead of having to give 25 of it to Groupon. You know what I'm saying? And again, nobody's on Yellow Pages. You're talking about 1% at 1% at 1%. And then you're competing with all of these other people on here. How do you stand out among the crowd? You're the only picture in their face. If you do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, when they look at you, you're the only person there. All right? So, move your advertising dollars over to those platforms and stop wasting it on these ones. So next one is not using social media. A lot of chiropractors and a lot of people in general don't understand how to use social media. So we're going to take a look at a couple chiropractic Instagram accounts. So we have Dr. Rick Can Fix here. This guy has 5,500 followers. Now you can see here his chiropractic page. See how he's working. Like, again, back to the picture thing where I get that emotional connection. I'm already getting an emotional connection with this guy. I'm connecting with that he is into yoga, that he's a traveler, he likes working out. Here's him working on people. Here's him actually fixing people. He's actually taking care of his own body as well as other people's bodies. If you don't think that having 5,000 followers, imagine being in front of 5,000 people every single time you wanted to post. Imagine if every time you open the door to your business, you just had 5,000 people like looking at you. And then you just were able to say, hey, does anybody want to come on inside? Right? That is extremely valuable. And that's exactly what he's done here. This guy has brought 5,500 people to his page. And if he wants to promote or sell himself at any one point in time, he can instantly. So we're going to go to the next one. This is chiropractic_Bram Hall. Again, same thing, right? 4,000 here. He's got his company website located. And if we look at here again, we see him working at people. We see some of the supplements that he likes. We have some memes here. We see him working out. This one doesn't show as much of an emotional connection because he's got more like informational videos. However, I can see that he has videos and pictures of himself working on people, and his is definitely more informational. Okay, but the same thing. If we go back to the top here, we see he's got 4,300 followers, and I say the same exact thing. Imagine it opening up your door every single time and having 4,000 people outside your door every single day, and they're just waiting for you to say something. And you could say something like, "Hey, read this piece of content," or you could say something like, "Hey, come and take advantage of this deal that we're doing." Like that, it's so powerful. And you need to be able to build your social media in the proper ways. Now, there's only 3 channels that you should be really utilizing, which is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Those 3 are by far the biggest and the best and the highest converting between everything else. And, with just little tweaks into your Facebook, making it look a little bit more professional within your Instagram, posting, using the right hashtags, responding to comments. And your YouTube video is, your YouTube channel is huge because you should be posting videos all the time to get that organic reach. Excuse me again, sorry. And that's why you should be using social media. And this is what you're aiming for. You're aiming for, thousands of followers in your arena, okay? And the last tip is no calls to action. So if we come back here, the reason that this page looks so good and why it works so well for this guy is, you can see his phone number here. Yeah, you can see his social media icons here, but it just draws you into this new patient special, right? Oh, I actually have them open up right here. Okay, cool. So it just draws you into this new patient special. When I click on it, boom, full name, email, phone, how can we help, submit, boom. I'm assuming that when I submit this, it goes to their front desk picks it up and they give you a call. They say, hey, how can we schedule an appointment with you? Okay. Now, Apex here, bad call to action. So I know that these guys are a chiropractic place. However, first off, it takes me a second for my eye to find how to call them, right? Because we got lots of blues going on. I mean, she's wearing a blue necklace. We got blue buttons. We got blue. Boom, call now. Okay, awesome. I got the call now. But maybe I don't want to call now, right? Because I'm not impulsed to call, and I get a patient intake form. Well, that might kind of draw me in. However, and then I get a schedule now button. Okay, their call to action are not good because first off, they don't stand out, and they're not promoting whatever offer that they have. Again, I know that all chiropractors have some kind of promotion running at all times, so just let everybody know. Say, hey, new patient special, new client special. And sometimes you don't even have to give a discount, right? Like, let's say you're going to do like $100 for a service, and then you're like, okay, well, I'll give them 50. Well, instead of doing that, you can do a $100 service, but then provide 3 services on top of that. Be like, hey, you can get X-rays, you can get a deep tissue massage, and a free alignment, right? You can offer $100, but offer them more value on the other side, so that they can kind of feel all the other services that you provide, and then they'll come back to you again because they're like, man, I really liked having my X-rays, so I'm gonna need X-rays a year from now. Man, I really like that alignment. I'm gonna need an alignment like every time I do something, crazy, massive, adventurous, or whatever it is like that. And that deep tissue massage really helped out after a workout. These are the things that, that you need to be thinking about on your website. Your website, 9 times out of 10, is the first thing that people see. They don't see you. They don't see your front desk person. They don't see your business. They don't see anything. They see your website first. And your website needs to hit them emotionally. And your social media needs to be growing. And you need to be putting your advertising dollars in the great spot, in the proper platforms. And your calls to action need to be bold, and they need to be in front of people's faces, because guess what? It took me a couple seconds to find this call now button. It only took me half a second to know how to get to this guy's new patient form, right? Just pink. This guy should make this thing pink, and then he should even add, something else to it in reality. It says live better today, schedule now over here. Like, he has another call to action. I never even saw that one, So these are just some 5 things that you can really take care of. Just kind of recap: good website versus bad website. There's great web designers out there for good prices, and a single page website is more than most people need nowadays, right? Next thing is good versus bad pictures. Hire some local kid to come out and take some awesome pictures, right? Some video content, some picture content. People need to connect with you on an emotional level before they even meet you. Next thing, good advertising versus bad advertising. Stop advertising on Groupon and Yellow Pages and move over to YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. That's where your audience lies, okay? Learn how to properly use social media, right? Learn how to actually build followings, or hire somebody to help you build those followings, okay? And the last thing is no calls to action. Again, a call to action can mean the world of difference to converting somebody and having somebody bounce off and go to another website, because again, maybe I didn't see where their call to action was. I didn't see that I could call now here. And they also don't offer an offer form. And I've looked at enough chiropractic websites and even been to enough chiropractors to know that they all have an offer, right? So if I don't see one here, I'm just going to go convert, or I'm not going to convert. I'm going to go to the next page and go find somebody else. So these are some 5 things that I see on every chiropractor's website. Again, my name is Michael Hunter Topmer. Thank you so much for connecting with me on LinkedIn. And I hope that these kind of 5 items here really opened your eyes into how you can kind of change and fix things and kind of get, more customers, more clients. If you need help with pretty much any of these, I can help you with any of them. I'm connected with really good web designers. I'm connected with really good social media guys. I'm connected with really good, photographers and videographers, or I can help you find those people. Okay, I can even help you find them. And I primarily run Facebook and Instagram lead gen ads for clients. So essentially, I just help you get more clients and put them in front of your face all the time. Again, if you're gonna just move your advertising dollars from Groupon and Yellow Pages and move it over to Facebook and Instagram and YouTube, and it'll change your business. It really will. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. If not, I hope you got some value out of this. Give this video to your web designer and say, hey, institute all of these things this guy told me, because it's going to change my life, because it will. And I hope that you're killing it in 2019. And if you need any help, again, go ahead and message me, give me a call, whatever it is you need to do. But other than that, you guys have a great day, and I hope to talk to you guys soon. All right.